probably just have some kind of a procedure to check all of this when I'm starting, but that would require more work, which I'm not putting in. At least not now. Alright, so let's continue with year 141 of Har Eternia with 2,703 citizens. We're way over half of the route needed to the point where we want to be. Because I told you that the goal of this run is to get to 5,000 people. Now I have received quite a number of tips in the comments about certain aspects of the game that I'm really grateful for, because I didn't know some of these things. One of the things I've noticed is how much food we're losing to exposure. Now it's quite less now because I've built more granaries and more food storages, but I've been losing quite a lot of food over to exposure in the past. So we've minimized that, but I'm going to keep an eye on that for the future reference, just to make sure that it's not much of an issue. Money-wise, we're doing fine, so I'm going to train more swordsmen, since we are going to have an attack in a moment. Now, last time around, I did manage to bring most of our walls up, at least on the northern side. So this stream we're gonna try to get the rest of it secured, and then we're gonna be expanding probably southwards. And of course we do want to get more population. We'll see how far ahead we end up today. The goal for today would be reaching 4,000 people. We'll see if that's doable or not. Speaking of storages, let me just build one since there is a room for it here. I'm gonna monitor the situation with how much food we're losing just in case, but I think we're actually in a good position at the moment. That being said, this area is fine. We are going to need more beds soon, so I'm going to need to build more houses. Since we're pretty much full on this end, what was I going to say? This was probably going to be all food, so we should probably be going south already and just fill that with houses. So that's where I'm going to be expanding towards to. There are the Vikings. Let's see what area they're coming from. They seem to be all coming from the same side, which is wonderful. So they will be meeting this wall. Oh, there is one tower that didn't have this built. Okay. So since they're coming from this side, I think they're gonna try to come through here. We'll see if that's the case. We're gonna monitor their positioning. They might also just try to get around the wall here. That seems to be the case. They're going to try to encircle the wall. Well, it seems that part of them has separated southwards. There's also dragons, but there's only 3 of them, so they are not really concerning me. We're gonna follow where these Vikings are. They're probably going to try to swim for it, so we're gonna intercept them here. Yeah, this is good. We're just gonna intercept them all here and just kill them off. Make a little kill box here. That being said, there are a lot of them. I will probably need more troops. Yeah. This is working out well, but I will probably need more troops for the future attacks, because we did lose quite a bit of health dealing with all of them. But none of them got through. What do you mean unsuccessful? What do you mean unsuccessful defense? We have successfully defended, not a single one went through. Just change the music. Like I said before, I don't really like the wub wubs. If you like the wub wubs, that's fine, but I personally don't like the wub wubs. So this guy is the one that lost some health. Well, quite a lot of health to be honest, but it's fine. None of the other ones seem to be damaged at all. I wish there was a better overview for the troops. I was also told about this. I can actually arrange who gets the better tools and when. Again, something that's helpful. So the dragons didn't... Oh, they did do some damage. I didn't see a report if there were any people lost. Oh. 23 people were lost due to the dragon attack. Okay. But they were destroyed. We do have a problem with the dead not being buried quickly enough. What's up? Huh? You can just talk. It's fine. I'm talking to my wife, by the way. If anybody's confused. Let's see what it was. We're still losing our excess food. Okay. It's fine. So the next Viking attack is... we're still... let me see, how much did we lose last year? Only 94 was lost to exposure, so actually we're doing quite well at the moment. And we still have 2,000 food in excess. Although we're still on a negative on that end, but right now it doesn't seem like a negative, so I'm going to keep it. Where are those? I wish I could zoom in on that. 6 recent departed not being buried fast enough, but I don't even see their dead bodies anywhere. Actually have enough beds for the time being, so I'm just gonna keep it as is. Let me check. How are we doing on this side of the wall? We're doing just fine. We have 300 of influx of money at 10% of taxes, so we're good on that. That will keep everybody busy. I will put a Ballista here. I should probably keep my archers and melee units divided so that I can more easily control them, because the game one... Okay, which ones to speak? One of the problems with the game is that it doesn't have a good overview for troops. Yeah, you can have that. Yeah, now we have the dragon smite as well, so if there's an overwhelming dragon attack, we can immediately eliminate them. But so far, the dragons have actually been quite tame compared to the Viking attacks. We lost 23 people to old age. Cemeteries are not full. I don't know why it takes so long to bury everybody. 2650. Let's make a festival. Okay, so we're gonna be moving. Let me just build up the roads. Better roads are more efficient for everything. They use both stone and gold, but they increase the movement of people traversing them quite dramatically. So we do want to have them, especially on these roads where people are transporting goods on. There you go. That's some gold. Fire has claimed a manor. Okay, that can't stand. I think that's from the raid. I don't think that came from anything else. Okay, happiness is 89. Let me see how are we good on everything else. It seems to be that we're doing fine on most other things. Do we have any markets here? I don't think we do, so let's build a market here. Although I seem to remember that I put in one market over here somewhere. But maybe I'm misremembering, because I don't see a market here. Markets are quite important because they will, first of all, they will store items that the households need, and then they will distribute them among the households. So they're quite important. 22 people died of old age. We're full on everybody, so it is time for us to expand. I will expand this way. Now this will mean that these houses are currently unprotected, but at the same time, because we have a full wall here, it will be easier to protect them. And I'm just gonna periodically expand and make the walls go further. And then we're gonna do the same process over here and there. I'm gonna leave this as my lumber production, but I will surround it with wall, because every piece that it's not surrounded by wall means that we can get attacked there. There we go. You can also make gardens on some of the places to increase happiness, but there's no point to do it right now. It seems to all be working fine. I said it before, I'm saying it again, I love the amount of little details that this game has. Now there is a problem with this particular section of wall. If I have archers, because I have gaps here, that means that they won't be able to traverse it. But I don't plan to put anything on those walls there, so it should be fine. Although I should probably put some entrances into the wall close by, to be honest. Because I do want to have archers on the walls once everything is surrounded, so that we can pummel them before they can cross the wall. Speaking of which, it might not be a bad idea to also train another archer squad. 37 more people died of old age, which is regrettable, but it is also natural. We see what is the report of last year, minus 130. 120 still lost to exposure. Now I don't know, the problem is it doesn't tell you what type of food was lost to exposure, so I don't know if it was grain or if it was from the granary. I was also told that the richness of soil on which the swine herds are built on also determines how much meat you can get from them. So we're gonna experiment with that. Now I'm gonna try to make a cistern, a reservoir here. And we'll see if that makes any kind of a difference. Now that will take some serious effort to actually get water to. Speaking of buildings, that's the southern wall. We actually have enough beds because we don't have enough people coming in. 37 people visited, but we also lost a bunch of people due to old age. We'll see how that works. Tower there. I'm gonna put a ballista on it. What's our income? 300, that's fine. .35 people found a satisfactory home. 8 people extra joined from the festival, and we're full on houses and beds now. Perfect, so we are gonna be building up here. It said that it's 25 per, so extra 100 people is four houses. I'm gonna leave a space in between for library or a tavern, whatever they require, because they will be requiring it. Oopsie daisy. Oh, stop doing that. Actually, this one is not necessary. That's more food being stored. 26 more people died to old age. Oh, there's a new archery. We have 2 years until the next attack, which means more Vikings, more trouble, more problems. It becomes difficult to grow your population even with this much happiness, simply because of the simple reason that you lose so many people to old age. Which also means I'm gonna need another cemetery soon. I can expand this one though. Problem is that if they're too far, it takes too long to bury them. Also need a bunch of piers to finish that wall. And I think with this section we're pretty much secure. I actually want to leave this open so that they force them to swim and then just kill them in the puddle. Because they will always go for the hole they can go through. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I can actually put in archer towers just on the wall itself. Yeah, I can. So that is an option if I ever want to do that. I don't really want to do it because it's just a waste of money. Speaking of money, we're kind of full. Mm-hmm. 33 more people died to old age. Yeah, that's gonna be a common occurrence now. But then 34 decided to visit and stay. So, swings and roundabouts. There's the Vikings. Let me see where they come. They all seem to be coming again from the same area. So this time, let's get our archers up on the walls. And we're gonna get our guys here. Oh, we have two big guys, but they're not even gonna make a dent. Yeah, they're just gonna die miserably. And yeah, they're going to take a swim again. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna leave this little kill box here. There we go. Oh, it seems that some of them managed to survive. Oh, come on! What kind of glitchy work is this? Did I lose all of my troops? I think I did. I think we've reached a point where my troops alone aren't enough to stop them anymore. Well, they would probably if my archers were along with them, but I left them on the walls, so I lost all of my swordsmen. I hope that I don't know where it is. Did you actually manage to kill them off? I don't see where that last Viking is. I think last Viking got killed as well. Well, I guess that's called result, but we have to be better prepared for the next attack. Speaking of attacks, I was kind of ignoring the dragons because they haven't really been that much of a threat. And no, it doesn't seem that we've lost a single person to the dragons. Ah, there's the rest of the Vikings. Where did I leave my troops? What little left of them? Ah, there they are. Let's see if I can hunt them down. More swordsmen. Charge! Hunt him down. He's gonna lose some health to the wolves as well. Ah, here's the problem with them though. Okay. I would say that's a successful defense. Although that would be kind of a... Oh, the witch already wants to talk to me. Was it already 8 years? Oh, okay, I'll just buy these next time. I don't have a production of tools or weapons set up properly, so we're gonna wait for a merchant ship and I'm just gonna buy those things. I mean, right now I'm not making enough tools at all. I essentially need more blacksmiths. That's the long and short of it. I just don't have enough blacksmiths because we do have the materials for this. I'm just not making the... Actually, we don't. Even the iron mine is actually not keeping up. We need more iron mines. Kind of sucks you can only build 2 mines per rock. Are there any other... Well, there is one here, but that's really far away. Yeah, there's one that's closer. Yeah, we're just gonna deal with that one. We're gonna kill off the wolves. And we're gonna make the mine there. Mine. Okay. I have 6 years to prepare for the next Viking attack. I'm just gonna buy the tools. Before people died of old age. We're also missing a tavern. Oh, that's here. Yeah, we obviously have extra food coming in. How much was lost to exposure? Only 120. That's not so bad. Is this wall completed? Yes, it is. Perfect. More ballista towers. Okay, this was kind of silly of me, but that's fine. Don't need that one. 39 more people visited. We have 2,700 people now. Gonna make a festival just to get more people in. There's also people dying. As far as I know, the deal with the witch doesn't go away. Actually, it does. So if I have 1 year left to send it over to her, and if I don't, the deal is gonna go off, and I think that the witch is gonna be unhappy. "200 people decided to stay." Excellent. Because we lost 30 to old age. Churches and libraries too crowded, taverns are too crowded. So we need another tavern.